Yeah, now they're all going. I might as well just hit scene immediately and be like, hey yo, everybody, join.
I will join in but a moment.
Terry's butting moments.
Done.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Look at how many bloody cities are up north. So when we capture this all, it's gonna be basically cities just next to each other. This would be a short train journey compared to all the other ones. Blake, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You good to join?
Yes, just give me a moment. I'll have to sort some other things out as well.
Oh, okay.
I should be connecting now.
Okay. And now I should be accepting that connection. And now back over to here. Boom! It is all done. Hello, Maddie. Yep, you can see me. Well, not me, but you can. Oh, you could probably walk up to the doorway and look at me, but you know, I have no webcam. And we've done our previous turn, so we can just go straight to next turn. But
Yep.
yeah, no, I am looking at this game. Go, I love the amount of resources we have. Before I think you joined, but I was just talking about it. I've been doing a private game of this off stream, obviously, and it's a desert world. Where luckily I was in the polar ice cap where I spawned, so water's not been a problem. But everything else, just so much resources have been an issue. I'm just looking here, going like, I've barely got $2,000 on that private one. It's like a struggle just to keep firing at here. But I got loads of money. We got 30k in the bank. We got tens of thousands of things.
Yeah, we've got things in this. We're far along.
You say that I'm at the same technology state. I don't know, actually, we are quite far. Because I think we are easily in the stage where we can challenge for winning the game. It's a pain in the ass because of geography.
It's just a pain in the ass because we need to fucking fly everything over.
Yeah.
And then set up a base there that's purely just to support building troops on the main continent.
Yeah, and supplying them. Because if it's separate SHQ, separate supplies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not even attempting to push back at the little attack in the north, it looks like. I think we've gone past their turn and they're just like, nah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the main continent. There's loads of volcanoes too, so you know they probably don't have to worry about getting energy. We just spawned on the wrong continent.
Yeah, and it's going to take an age to fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can finally go over here. We just need to like move the entire army over there now.
We need to kick all these guys off, capture our island, then we go fight some landing on the main continent and build a city, populate it.
So congratulations, Harry, for your takeover being like multiple months.
Oh, God.
But it will
I'm
probably
sure it'll be
last.
fine.
It'll probably last like the next Christmas.
True, yeah. We're just doing this for one thing. It's probably the longest game of Shadow Empire I've done.
On the start conquering this land, yeah. Awesome.
But we're not quitters, are we? We're not quitters. But Terry was up with making the Terry Superhighway, so I'm pretty sure Terry's fine with this conquest of the world to save it. Right?
Yes.
We're in faction of being stubborn. More thieves.
This will finally be over in a turn. Woohoo! Yippee. You executed a group of kids. Awesome.
Yeah.
Why do I keep executing kids? Reverse the execution. Pull their clones out of fucking cold storage.
What's the fact he's the director of applied science? What the fuck is he doing ordering executions? Okay, he had judge duty, but why? Why has he got judge duty?
And George got drunk, apparently.
So reverse decisions?
Yep.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. You want it to be fucking hell. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
Make those soldiers happy.
Copy that.
Protests. We can either send in the troops, give them money, or calm them down with words.
I assume we're gonna send in the troops. Not the troops, give them money, because it isn't a lot of money. And I don't think we have a need to raise the troop value.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
Money.
also just keep bribing them and be super democratic.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Democracy, full of bribes. Really, that says something about democracy.
Just basing off of real life.
Roger that.
Sure.
Copy that.
Yeah, they don't even ask for money this one. That's the thing, some of the rules ask for money. It's like, can you help us? By what? Investing your time. It's basically free. Oh, yeah. Put this up to like what? Actually, I think ours is like, if they want to contribute, they're allowed to contribute.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Yeah, we took 2 cities. If they want to contribute, they're allowed to contribute. And I'll turn. The decisions are over. Yeah.
Let's see what the hell's happening over here.
Conquest. Conquest is what is happening. Or liberation. Actually, I think the wording is, isn't it?
Viva la Revolution, liberation, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into the correct mindset of completely truthful, never rewording anything form of democracy. It's just from a certain point of view. Our point of view. History is written by the winners.
History was written by the winners, and we are winners.
Okay, I guess I'll just send in 2 of the acronyms to get 8 to 1.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
No losses, by the way.
Yep.
Engaging enemy.
Another loss. Actually, a couple people have died.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, but it's just the jetpackers, soldiers, which are the expected casualties.
Versus proper assault tanks as well. We're in there, yeah.
Move out. Mission
This
accomplished.
thing getting fucking 6.
Oh, mech went.
Hey, Matt. This is the power of an acronym. Problem is, can't really do too much. Oh fuck. You know what? Just get everyone in here. Damn it.
It's just flooding the front.
What to do is set everyone up, insulate their own little zones, but yeah. Right. Yeah. Maybe a couple things to sort for later. Placements, and go here. Placements.
You're missing some heavy tanks, it looked like.
Yep. One of those will get these. We'll get one of these. Okay, we should be good now.
So we can sell a little bit of food. Because we've got a lot of it. There we go, just 30,000 food. So we max? Nah. Okay, can't send any other stuff for max on. Okay, so we're playing Investigate. Still more things being built. Oh yeah, increasing high tech, increasing battery. Get more metal coming in. Oh Dave, you're lurking. Yeah, it's doing whatever it can. Up. Okay. Okay, getting everything down to where it's meant to be. Logistics is again our main issue. It's fine. We're slowly getting round to solving it. By more just try to produce everything in every location, but... Oh yeah, the trucks. Okay, it's got a railhead at least, so we can do stuff. Where's this? That is the city, isn't it? It's got nothing in it. Yeah. Just as a check. Yeah, because I can build them. Okay. Build some random stuff. Where would it be from there that you'd go? It'd cost a lot. And so let's go from... cheaper than doing it from there, but from there we're tackling basically both of them almost at once. And here as well. Yeah, probably what would be best. long run. We'll just go, if you get used roads to go through any of those places, just make it the good ones. We've got enough production power. Yeah, I think that's me done.
Okay. Stratagems, yippee.
Yes, sir.
Priests. All the priests. Yeah, rally the populace is good.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. Copy that.
Critical success.
Copy that.
Success.
Copy that.
Success.
I forget, what was the Mystic Circle's religion?
I don't remember.
Should we meet them and figure out what they did again?
Order received.
Can do.
Same with these guys and that guy.
Oh, there's another. Yeah, let's just meet them all, I guess, again and
Order
remember.
received. Order received.
Because I'm pretty sure, because we didn't start off as
Order received.
democracy, governmental heart. We were taking an autocratic one, so I don't know if, like our early one, if it actually did something we wanted now.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Ask for help.
Yeah, I'm seeing if we should scam anyone. Does not see itself as a friend or ally. It would have been funny to be like, hey, could you give us some money before you like explode off the main continent? Considering we're all over here now. Ah, right, that's the other thing. 7. $16 credits. Corporate tax.
Yeah, we're destroying the corporations.
We're not dead yet, is the unfortunate part.
Yeah, we'd have to try and actually start raiding them, but I think that's later. Because we're currently in war, I don't want them to start a counter-revolution.
Not bad.
Well, it's up to the Supreme Commander. Are we, gonna start the raids on the corpos?
Might as well. Like,
Order received.
I don't think the corpos have much left in them.
Oh, I can just keep fucking going, okay.
Yeah.
Order received. Order received. Order received.
Okay. We got it down by 10 though, which is funny.
So, can we increase income tax potentially?
Copy that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Correct, we've got high sales tax, high wages, and we basically try to provide everything for our citizens. Yet with low income tax, which was sort of an impressive model.
Okay, increase it by 10%.
Yeah.
We want to increase it again.
Maybe. Yeah, probably up to 40.
Copy that.
That'll probably do. Because for a little bit, I think we were literally just living the communist dream that everyone would accept. Hey, how about low taxes and you get everything paid for by the state government? So you've got money.
More bunkers.
Yeah.
I just realised I muted myself. I've been talking this entire time.
Oh. What have you been saying?
I did say that the communist lifestyle was working.
Yeah. You know, some people keep getting annoyed, which just got. I actually have no idea really what they've got much to complain about in this world. It's the post-apocalypse. If you're comparing it to other places on there, they're probably also being. There's also bad conditions, but you're getting like, you're not being charged for it.
Charged for it.
Well, yeah, I'm like, there's loads of like free council housing that we're setting up. Here's free healthcare and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know, here. It's only us telling you have to work is the reason you're working, because it just makes the country work. Continue. And we're also still giving you money for it, though. So you get free stuff and money. What are you spending the money on? I assume just luxuries, because the staples for survival is all paid for. I mean, I guess the one thing you can complain is the logistic systems does mean sometimes food doesn't get delivered to everywhere, and then you need to pay for it. But it's an apocalypse. Like, that probably happens in loads of places.
Also ignore whatever the fuck I just did. By making the entire coastline sealed roads.
Yeah. Well, I said last time you did it all dirt, you could have probably done it sealed.
Yeah, now it's all sealed, so now you can get everywhere to the country by driving along the coastline for no good reason. Okay, we can go to next time.
Yeah, welcome to the new version of the M25. Also tabbing it out because for some reason on the OBS player the chat was not automatically down at the bottom. I don't know why. Look, guys, instead of fighting this way, which you know is a losing battle, kick these guys off the land and then take all your troops and leave. It's probably the only good strategy you'd have, because you're at war with these people anyway, so killing their guys is a win, and then you Dunkirk your way out of there. Because looking at the amount of numbers we have, I don't think the surviving troops they currently have there are going to stay in the status of surviving for too much longer. But yeah, now our task is just make more metal. Fuel the economy. An economy of steel. Because that's for some reason what everyone needs to live.
Did 281 of you guys not punch through that?
They killed half of them. It was 14, now it's down to 7, but yeah. Yeah, no. Very much feels like Thermopylae there. They just come back, yeah, we attacked them. You was like, oh, 30,000 men. How many of them were there? Just like 14. 1,400. How many did you see one? No, they held strong, but we killed half of them. Yeah, you would pretty much go, why don't you take it? Just keep fighting? And now they've reinforced it. So now it's going to be harder to take the next time for them. Oh no, the sea creatures. Thinking they can get on land. Well, they can't. We have bunkers.
Waste disposal. Some of the effects it will have disappeared. Oh, we're at 91% or higher because we killed a bunch of people.
So the Shadow Sect is fifth in authority. Which I guess, yeah, we would want to decrease, wouldn't we?
It doesn't technically hurt us, it's just not beneficial.
Okay, so we could keep it around. Keep policy on our current main faith,
Affirmative.
I guess. I then mind and... Oh,
We
okay.
actually don't want them.
So we outlaw and stop our citizens
Yeah.
joining that?
Affirmative.
Oh, it was commerce and meritocracy. That's...
That one is
also-
definitely outlawed.
Yeah. I think that was our starting one. Yeah.
Affirmative.
And these guys we do nothing on.
Yeah, we're not banning them, but we're not
Our current
promoting them.
policy is brass. We'll just keep.
Affirmative.
You know, we're a democracy. We only persecute the religions that, you know, focus on the dumb things like capitalism and brains.
That supports spiderology.
Exactly.
Don't do anything here.
Affirmative.
That's a...
Oh,
Well, we
we
might.
definitely do that in like fucking 7 turns.
Especially with, like, the city is one victory point each, I'm pretty sure, each time you capture one, so...
Copy that.
Up in the very north, they want
Cool.
to be able to buy everyone skills.
Yeah, if they don't want much money, just give them the money from Skittles.
Again, normally in the game that is still a bit of money. I just love this playthrough. I know it's going to take ages, it's going to be annoying to get onto the concept, but the one thing I'm finding funny is just the sheer stacks of cash that we have. Yeah, we can't let them be independent.
Ideally, we need to send in the troops.
Nice. Greens. Oh, green, you're just really weirdly green.
Roger that.
Assume we just send them skills.
Yeah, for democracy, for the republic. Have a bunch of cash and do what we want.
Roger that.
We accept the union's demands. Like, we like Dave. He keeps telling us when we fuck up.
Affirmative.
The
Okay, we'll be
solution-
the-
to all of our problems is just money, it seems.
Yes, sir. Birds are in the sky.
There's fucking something over here.
There's more people. I think that's a different group of people. I've never met these people before.
They have a public sector. Holy shit.
They only have a public sector.
Like, it's like, everybody's spy on that.
Birds are in the sky.
Yep. Thank you, birds.
Birds are in the sky.
See that?
Yeah, that's the enemy.
Sweet. Yep, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. That's.
Well, we can bomb them at least from where we are. We can soften them up.
That's as much as I can do.
Okay.
Copy that. Copy that.
Actually, start off with this place. 'Cause this, yeah. Get this place back up and running, and then it'll just automatically start feeding into the rest. Get that done. Everyone's working on these demoralizers. Yay! Food silo.
Yes.
Would like to be able to carry more fuel. Yeah, we're buying just get people. Yeah, it's not going to show me exactly how much is going across the sat. Yes, current air point start. It's pretty using all of them. Yeah, probably over to next turn, I guess.
Yep. Let's look at whatever the hell they're going to be doing in response to things. Yeah, I feel like we've at least built a civilization now during this apocalypse. It's probably
We
a,
certainly have built a civilization.
yeah, it's probably like a sense of normality now. People just go down to the shops and stuff like that. It's like back to probably proper civilization instead of oh, you know, how are we gonna survive? I think people are back to probably living again. Probably panics about front lines and war, but not where we gonna get food from, or is the weather gonna kill us? We are truly a civilized nation once again. We enjoy using Jupiters to drop multiple ordnances on people at once. But civilized.
Civilization. It's peak civilization.
Peak. admit, I guess we're mainly back to city life, but this is like civilized, like the same way as what is it, Pan Am is in the Hunger Games. Like people live in big cities, like people can do things. Out in the countryside, it's still a bit dangerous, but just stay on the railroads and the roads. Look, it's like you wouldn't just go into the outback away from all forms of civilization in Australia and expect to be completely fine. You follow the roads. Oh, we've been attacked. Bigger mechs. Gianter. Unlike before. Oh, Morbius wants to make it a little bit more fancy.
What is Morbius's age?
Always let Morbius make it fancy.
Yeah.
What even is your... Jesus. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, if we can be diplomatic with people, Morbius knows how to be diplomatic with people.
Order received.
I do love the corporation CEO must be going, look, when people ask for that amount of money, you just give it to them. Why is it when I ask for money, you're like, fuck off?
Because we hate him and we ain't him. I don't know, man. Like... Not any better.
No, you can make like a big. Do we have a big cargo plane just for like one-way drop-off paratrooping?
Could make a big one. Base it on the Jupiter, make it a transport instead.
Oh, we're getting close. And then that thing will be able to just drop... I don't know, tons and upon tons of resources.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes.
Yay!
Affirmative.
are you armed with? Oh, a beam gun. Oh, and a nuclear engine. Which is adequate, by the way. Not even... Sure. This is a heavy tank. This is a monster tank.
It's very heavy.
Backup supplied. Yep, awesome. Oh my.
Copy that.
Got a couple kills in.
Yeah. 2 and 5.
Two and 5.
All those odds. Well, whatever.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, mainly just their tanks that are a nuisance.
Tanks aren't able to do anything now.
Yeah,
It's
I
literally
mean,
just our jetpackers.
yeah, no, I just mean that the tanks don't panic on the first after the first 2 rounds and normally take a 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I mean the jetpackers doing their jobs. They do the highly dangerous job. Yeah, here's some extra damage on the first couple rounds of attack, but yeah, it's the dangerous job. It's the same as basically paratroopers, pretty much.
Mission accomplished.
Jetpackers, normal infantry guy, normal infantry guy.
Just looking at that going, there's going to be 2 cities directly next to each other. Took out a tank.
A light tank. That tank was in 2 combats as well. Also, no, that's not what I mean. This is just actual fucking helicopters here and an entire tank battalion.
Yeah, just surrendering.
Multiple machine, so many fucking quad.
Yeah, I'll admit, like, only losing a couple guys is probably a pretty good against that. It's a very much defensive.
There's like 516 subunits, by the way.
Yeah. 8 lost on our side. A glorious victory nonetheless.
It's a slow slog, but it is a victorious slog.
field testing is done. Uh, Oh yeah, the light tanks will be done soon as well. Nope, we've mostly been using Abraham 1s, I suppose. We haven't used any of these all. Tiger's got plenty of use for that Tiger. How about that? That's interesting. Oh yeah, because we downgraded the armor and everything to actually make it able to use. So the fact it's very similar is good.
Yeah.
Walker. 71, 88. This thing is getting to ridiculous combat numbers.
Yeah. Now the giants, that's quite a big number, but the walker, the little guys, there are only like 2 of them is worth 1 giant.
The jetpackers are getting good use out of them. Eventually, actually good numbers.
Yeah, I mean, well, their main thing is just that ambush bonus.
They're similar to Soldier Freeze though, so
Yeah, they just give everyone that ambush bonus. It's more that they help the rest of you guys than everything else. Yeah.
that's really
Oh, okay, we do actually have some regular metal. So you can probably get away with selling 150 to get in a load
Copy that.
of money. And selling 650 of
Copy
that.
that.
Yeah. Fish thing? How dare you? How dare you go anywhere near our lands? Ah! That's what you get. You get me making noises at you. Oh, that's done. Okay. What else are we doing here? Onion Lake. So just to upgrade you, so you can probably go up to 3 now on your metallizations. Yeah, everyone's quite happy. Probably is the thing to do, just keep getting more metal in. That's gonna be more ammo space.
Yes.
But we can always do with more space, so we can hold way more than the Jupiters can drop.
I don't think that's possible.
It will be. We'll have enough space to hold within our nation more ammo than the Jupiters.
should have taken what the applied science is doing.
Yeah, I assume the applied science will be on something fun.
They always are.
Oh, that's done. Yeah, you still need the treatment up here. Have a bunch of these guys. Still need to try and get you on your feet properly. Okay, yeah. You just need everything. Have some social housing. Get that place running. Yeah, once this is all up and running, then you'll get the push through. Basically same again.
Roger that.
Ah. It's already been salvaged away. Now we've got this place as well. Woohoo! More cities. But yeah, you wanted the combined, not combined science, applied science. I definitely do obviously work in a school.
Yeah, that's good enough. Probably to get something else. What? Okay, whatever.
It makes the water filters better.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how we even got any. Just like the same with ice mining, to be honest, but I guess that's just...
Because if we have the science alliances, so if the AI has been researching some of it, and vice versa, it's a kickback both ways.
Okay, so I have a go. What goes at 83? We don't need that. It's over. Energy small arms is fine. Energy guns. Okay.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fuck it. When we eventually use nukes, they'll be devastating.
On that, next turn. Get ready for nuclear devastation. And the war is almost won, the war for our island. But yeah, we're going to bring Thornhorn back up to its proper strength, and then it'll be a decent, lovely city. And then the rest of these little ones will be used also to mine metal. We can never have enough metal. We will always need more. I mean, we are probably still on this planet's footnote in the history books of what's going on at this moment in time in this huge world war. Until we actually do something on the continent, we are probably just... Oh yeah, that island over there. I mean, for the Four-Horn Reich would definitely be a massive page in their history books. We kicked them off their homeland.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like the commune. I know we've kicked them off this island like a couple times. It's like small colonies. They'd write about it like how, I guess, yeah, again, like how colonies failed in the New World because Native Americans destroyed them, or because of how other things didn't work out. Really, it's like feels like we're probably relegated to that currently. In our own history, what we've done is amazing. But just looking at the rest of the planet and going, yeah, the commune has so much land. I think it may have broke.
Not again.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can access and do turn stuff. During AI turn, so cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's broke. Well, you know what that
Occasionally
means.
just breaks.
It's fine. There's auto saves. That's... What's today's date? Yeah, that looks about right. I mean, I don't know why it keeps breaking like this. I think this is a new bug that we've found. It looks like it was... Oh yeah, because when you hit next turn, the first thing it does is save, so... Yeah, making auto-save first. Then it tries to play all the AI turns. That's the good thing, because then you don't lose any progress. It's just the AI that loses progress.
Yeah, but it's likely to do the same thing again.
Yeah. Probably some of the reason is because of how much numbers are on the other continents. So if we probably did go over there, they are probably having proper, like, battles. And these huge pitched wars. On every single front. And we're here fighting over in this little peninsula. But yeah, no, I do find it quite funny a little bit. Like we're a sizable nation. We're sort of being able to keep ourselves to ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got that, like, isolationist charm going on. Yeah, well, whatever's going on, I think the AI is definitely trying to think it through more and more. I think it's just being a bit slower than normal because of things are getting more and more complex. We're in the end game, and all the AIs are try-harding. That's really what's going on. And then there still are unknown regions. There we go. And we got our Jupiter 3s. The Jupiter without the bombs. Can just hire a candidate, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Is the Supreme Leader muted again?
Yes, yes, I was. The Supreme Leader forgets that she, like, mutes to have discussions in the household and then forgets that that's a button that she's pressed. So we'll just yap to herself.
I mean, the bottom guy's gonna retire soon.
Go. Right here. Oh, there's jetpack. Yeah, we'll get the jetpack result.
Aye, sir.
I guess we give them their money
Yeah,
for democracy.
the new governor. I guess before he retires, give him like something to rule over. It's one of those nothing places, but it feels like just a gift. It's like, oh here, have a province before you retire. Makes his party happy, makes him happy, and
Awesome. Sarah's marsh grassy, so it's you're not too great. But
make
you're
more.
good. I could use in greater quantity.
Quality or quantity?
Quantity.
Ah. Oh, just make 1,000 more of them, right?
Yeah, basically. Since oh, we can just. Oh, yeah, because the Zeus 2 is different from Zeus. Right. Take a look. Yeah, I gotta start using Zeus too, so
Yeah, I can fire further away.
yeah. We'll just start replacing stuff in it. Gonna be a bit cheaper.
Let me say a bit cheaper. They don't think the other ones use mechanical, do they?
They don't use machine, however. 196 metal.
Yeah.
This is 138. Also half the district points.
Yeah, because the whole one of the premise was get a bunch of Zeus 2s on this, and then just fire rockets over.
We need an airbase 5.
Sure, then get on that.
Yeah, and then put up like. Just upgrade this airbase, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
No,
probably
we'll come back to right now.
Roger that.
probably upgrade a few air bases in the area.
Copy that.
With the 33 hexes, and you can actually just do it from multiple.
Roger that.
Not wear bases.
Airbases.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, probably won't be for the transporters, but you could probably bomb from that far away for at least this section. And just the regular Jupiter needs, I think, probably an Airbase 5 as well. Yeah. Get that up to a 5. You've got Jupiter strikes all across this side of the continent. And then what are they going to do about it?
I could get nuclear reactors in this other game.
Wait, what?
Yes,
My
sir.
other spreadsheet game, I have potential to get nuclear reactors for my low-tech cities, which might be funny.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making a reference, as in like, oh, in the other game we could use long distance bombers to hit their nuclear reactors. Which I thought was a reference to what America and Israel were doing with Iran. But games don't have to mimic life, and vice versa. Again, please no one do what we're doing. I guess besides the utopic communist world, that one could be good. Nothing's on there anymore, so disband it. That's gonna be gone soon. Hey, construction complete. You're also going to be an important airbase.
Yes.
Because sure from there you start proper strikes closer inland.
Aye, sir.
Oh, air bridge on construct road. Okay, good, it is connected.
Copy that.
Just a little bit more.
Copy that.
There we go. I'm done. You done?
Yeah, I'm not sure I could do a whole lot. Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot more I can do.
Okay. Yeah, once all the industry's up and going, 'cause we're building more high-tech and machinery somewhere, that'd be great. We just, we just build the many Jupiter fleets and start level bombing the continent. And then you can make an unopposed landing properly. If we can control the skies, we're pretty much safe. Oh, they got an airbase there. We can capture that and just use that as our air bridging. Just deliver loads of supplies to the continent. See, it's gonna have to temporarily be in with SHQ on. So it's got its own stuff producing supplies. Oh, that's more troops there to push off eventually. Just have a quick look round the continent, obviously. Nine decisions. And corruption's on the way out.
Wahoo fusion plant. Wahoo shield generator. That fucker's free. Gravimetallic Jupiter.
Could have said it any better. Gravimetallic Jupiter.
Gravimetallic Jupiter, indeed.
A little bit better.
Yeah, just a little better. Wow, the bush needs extra funds.
My head just goes, could we just give them ammo?
No, we can't just give them ammo.
It's just, I'm just looking at our ammo count, just being like,
But we might as well give the militia money.
yeah.
Morbius wants
No. Morbius, no.
Oh no, he's
Morbius
became a capitalist.
Going capitalist.
Fuck, he is
Morbius.
Anakin.
Morbius!
You're meant to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
He once said to be capitalism.
He joined the Shadow Spy religion. Oh no, he's just a Shadow
religion.
Spy. Yeah, no, he is a part of the same religion. It's because the other one is a Shadow, what is it, Shadow Cult?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But no,
He wants capitalism.
he's changed in his older age.
To please Morbius.
No.
Order received.
I will go so far to please Morbius, but becoming capitalist is not a line I'm willing to cross.
He's potentially joining the Spiders.
He's just a little capitalist leaning.
Okay, you could discover something, I think, actually. Yes. Good. Yeah, they could discover new stuff, so,
Go back to discovering stuff, guys. The Air Force, what can you discover?
I mean, they could discover very heavy rockets, but I don't want them to do that.
No, they can't. It's blacked out. They'd have to research heavy rockets first.
Yes, which I don't want to do. You don't need it.
Order acknowledged.
Understood.
Finish that.
Banner.
There are some lines we are willing to cross for our
This-
Morbius.
It's fine. This is just us looking the other way as he basically went and killed the Sand people.
Yeah,
He's just at that part.
something
in
a
his
little,
arc.
something a little capitalist leaning. You can get away with a little capitalist leaning.
Yeah, we're just looking the other way. He may have killed the women and the children, but it's fine.
Children.
It's fine. He just hates sand. That's all it is. I admit, if he does come to what he makes a rebellion against us, it will be the full bizarre Anakin Skywalker arc. He would have been the chosen one. Especially if he also, at the end, rejoins us. Just be, yeah, he died to put down the rebellion he helped start.
Aye, aye, sir.
Morbius is not like
Yeah, we knew he didn't like authority, but we need to kill the
We don't
people
like
harming our
authority, we just have a
workers.
look at it.
Yeah, we dab. We used to be very authoritarian. Now we just dabble a little bit when it comes to putting down those harming the working class.
Yeah,
Roger that. Aye, aye, sir.
No, yeah.
Zorschlush.
But if you want to donate to the colonization effort or the war effort, be my guess.
Aye, aye, sir.
There we go. Woohoo! Let's get the side thing back up. Woohoo! I don't know if you want to do your thing here. There's not much I think you can do.
I don't think I can actually move the thing. No. Oh no, I could, but
Yeah, that just needs, I don't know, let's say proper shelling. I think the Zeus's are in range if you wanted to blow it up a little bit.
it's a tree.
I wonder if that can shoot from there. Oh no, this is the... Oh yeah, no, Zeus is... Jupiter is what I meant. You could probably Jupiter it.
I was gonna say Zeus. Anyway, you guys carry on. We saw. Oh, true.
Oh yeah, just like, be like, oh yeah, Jupiter just come by and get rid of those guys who will hold up together.
Here comes this.
to be fair, like I get that they are precision, but at the same time, how the fuck do people survive literal minor earthquake?
Some of them don't.
Like
400
Yeah,
people
but-
just died.
400 people when we're dropping the equivalent of a nuke's worth of TNT on a location.
Yeah. Which is each plane is doing that, and that's 30 planes that are dropping.
I do want you to know that these people are in heavy combat armor,
Yeah.
which, for reference, is the same as what our jetpackers are wearing.
Yeah.
Like, the tanks I could see surviving, but like the people, the heat alone should cook them.
And yeah, I think that's technically because what is this?
Oh yeah, they're also in fortress stance, so they're in actual.
Yeah, they've built bunkers. This is a proper like entrenched bunker network. They've built, and we just blew it to smithereens, probably.
People died.
Yeah,
Still,
400 died, and we hit. I think it was about 30,000. So that's good thing any of the hits technically counts as injuries for the turn. It only resets at the end,
Copy that.
so it makes them more susceptible to death. So it's basically 30,000 injured and 400 dead from 30 planes dropping bombs.
Copy that.
That's just basically 30 atomic bombs. Which I guess probably the Fat Man may have done more damage. Nope, don't want a gangster movie. I want the bomb. Just learnt there's a gangster movie called The Fat Man.
incredible.
Makes sense.
Here can we
What do the protocol androids do?
bonus to intelligence. Makes you guys smarter.
Is there anyone that needs a protocol android?
No.
Fair enough.
What are we even researching? Pop the design.
Okay, I'll admit, I guess, yeah, no, Terry sort of right. Like, just dropping one Fat Man in that attack, I mean, it's bundled together civilians, I guess, who weren't prepared. It's 35 to 40,000 people died. And over long term, that's gone up to 80,000 from after effect of radiation and stuff. But I just mean, just from the explosion of dropping that much
And we're dropping
ordnance.
30 of them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is like, the heat alone should probably cook some people.
We're getting these whole weapons up.
Yeah, but I guess the technology, because if you get an Enviro suit, it allows your people to be completely fine into temperatures up to, I think it's 60 or 70 degrees Celsius. And they're in combat armors and stuff like that, higher tech. So maybe, like...
Alright, that's me done.
But I'm still imagining, I guess if a bomb hits, the fact that it could injure and some people are surviving getting hit by those bombs. I think that's where I'm sort of impressed. I think realistically, any hits should probably be kills. Yay! High Tech 2 is going to be up and running next turn. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to be there when it happens. It definitely probably causes a lot of disorganisation after, you know, basically 30 atomic bombs go off. So everyone normally is like more worried about the radiation side of it, but yeah, the actual blast tonnage is going to be. That's just showing from those stats. Basically, yeah, half the amount of people were killed near instantly from the explosion of the bomb being dropped on them, and the other half from the radiation. Which is confirmed deaths via that radiation. It does state, obviously, like, because of how after so many years afterwards, you can't figure out if it's directly because of it or not. But yeah, it's... Yeah, no, I think I've talked myself to be sort of back on Terry's side completely with being like... I was like, oh, it's mildly, I can see sort of how they could, but... Yeah, no, like, the tonnage we're dropping. Okay, yeah, can't even get up to there yet. So you need also a barracks so we can
Yes, sir.
keep
Roger
this
that,
place
sir.
in line.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Who the fuck is buying radioactives?
I don't know, we sound like we do now have nuclear powered engines for vehicles, so I don't know.
True.
I imagine it's somebody for their new, I was going to say, Ford Mustang Radiation. So I feel like that is somehow what it would be called.
The Ford Mustrad.
Yeah, all that.
Look, I thought of it, I thought it was kind of funny, I had to share it.
Yeah, that works better than what I said. Yeah, I think I am done with my turn. I assume Blake's still done with his, so
Yep.
over to next. Yeah, now I have turned myself back around, convincing myself that actually no, just because of the sheer damage of the amount, because you'd be digging holes with the amount of bombs we'd be dropping. The amount of dirt that would be coming back down on people, you're probably burying them alive.
Yeah, like that's my point. Is we're dropping the amount of bombs that would cause a mini earthquake.
Yeah. I also realised early on with some of the tasks, because we at one point said precision bombers alongside them. Could you imagine that task being a precision bomber? Yes, the Jupiters have dropped bombs, now the ground is shaking beneath us, and there is smoke and dirt everywhere. We gotta find our targets and drop a bomb on them. Where the hell are they? Because they weren't where they started. Why don't you try to drop a bomb on a building? Yeah, the building's no longer where it was started. Landslide and all. But I'm just going, is it like the Battle of the Somme, where, what is it, British artillery blew up a load of the trenches and stuff, but gave them, because of how the craters were formed, basically gave them new dugouts to fight from, and they used that as defensive cover. But yeah, that's just artillery shell level. This is, again, yeah.
This
I'm back and
again?
forth, yeah. It's like, I can see both arguments, but when I then think about the actual magnitude of what we're talking about, of... So I'm going, if it was like one small atomic bomb, sure. In fact, we're dropping 30 of them, and there's like multiple rounds just going off of bam, 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 of earthquake after earthquake. Yeah. And the Jupiters.
You get me?
Yeah, I get you. I know the Jupiters mainly do damage to, like, buildings. That's how level bombers work in this game. Mostly to buildings and all of their, what's it called? Their entrenchment. Yeah. Which is sort of how the mechanics work. But no, when you're dropping that level of stuff, you're just taking stuff off the map, aren't you? You could drop it 5 miles away and still potentially kill the person you try to kill. Yeah, we have accidentally made a sort of super weapon if it was working properly. And it's still a super weapon in this game. It's just, yeah, you got any buildings? Trench, boom, it's gone. It's gone. Why? Just 30 planes flew over.
30 planes flew over and dropped everything.
Atomic fusion missile. Atomic fusion missile. Like, no, not atomic fusion missile, just a fusion missile. We won't make fusion.
Understood.
Vince to people, he's a pro. He's all some.
I think we can take the authority hit.
You mean the meritocracy, right?
No, meritocracy's bad for us.
Oh, enforcement.
Enforcement.
That's what you meant.
Yep,
You said
sorry.
authority.
I know I did.
Okay.
Sometimes Terry say wrong word.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, the tanks and attack. Jesus.
Well, the Jupiters can always do 2 rounds before they need to reload, don't they? Oh no, or we make enough to reload it instantly.
Returning to base, sir.
So yeah, 600 dead now from that one.
Okay, the far pockets. Oh yeah. Why won't you do that?
We don't know who they are.
See them on the map. Ah.
Yeah, there's multiple regions we can see on the map. But it's like, yeah, we don't have enough recon to recon them.
Copy that.
There.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Let's see if we can get another Jupiter. The level bobbers. We can't get 1 or 10.
You fucking.
Oh yeah, we make 17 high tech a turn. I can't believe they cost so much. They cost so much. They are our little Death Stars.
Yes, sir.
Power bank 5 done. Sure. Since we've got power bank 5 actually done, where is it? There you go. Let's. What? Oh, it just degraded it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There we go. We'll get high-speed rails everywhere.
Acknowledged.
be up. That'd be nice. You finally got your high-speed rail 2.
Order received.
Since we're gonna need a load, might as well. Let's get Hogan in on this high-tech industry. Ooh, Demetallizer 2 finished there. I'll wait until it finishes its air bases. There's a lot of them to do. So, there'll be more air bases. So we've got a heavy industry 1 here. Do have a high tech 1 as well.
Yes.
Increase metal production. It's probably the priority. Oh, I haven't swapped that out yet. No, I'll do that afterwards. See how we are starting to swap it out here. We'll be on Demetallizer 5. Yeah, no. We need full Demetallizer 7s. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think the Demetallizer 7s, if we can get them in a couple cities, will be when we start to actually have a metal income that is worthy of the size of our empire.
I mean, I think our metal income is, you know, not bad. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. We've done a very good job.
Yeah, I just mean it's currently the equivalent of, you know, going pay to paycheck.
Yeah, but for metal.
Yeah. How's it going? How's going in the world here? We've almost finished conquering our island.
It's just a little holdout.
Yeah. We're preparing to be able to set up and start bombing the main continent and therefore then afterwards land. It's also populating was it Rhyhorn or whatever it's called again? Forhorn even. And have that city actually hold its own weight. It's it's going good. Besides, Morbius might betray us. I don't think he will. He's just at that moment, you know. You may have got distracted for an hour watching a thing on a cult we had on during dinner, which ended up being a research for your latest book. Oh. This could also be research on cults. I'm not saying we are a cult. We're just not a cult. We're a nation. A nation who hates spiders. And Maddie is clean and wearing new puppy PJs. A cult adjacent. Exactly. What government isn't a cult adjacent? We have a supreme leader. We have an enemy, and we have a religion. And we give people the stuff they want as long as they work for the government, so... But we are democratic. You can vote for whatever party you want to vote for, and our supreme leader will stay in charge.
There is only one party.
Oh, actually, that's the thing. There's multiple parties. I just think you're in charge of all of them.
That makes sense.
It's like voting what bottle you want your ketchup in. We're giving you ketchup, but you get to pick the bottle. Actually, I'm now imagining that as a restaurant idea. It's just like, yeah, no, we're giving you a set, like, meal, like 3-course meal. What's on the menu is, what cutlery and plates do you want? And do you want straws in your glass and stuff? It's like, yeah, no, we have a set thing. You gotta choose everything else around it. Maddie just being like, slumber party, pizza party, fancy dress party, so many. Another cloning facility, yeah! Cults are usually too small to be a country, but too big to be an insane asylum.
Aye, aye, sir.
You say too small to be a country. But the Vatican City definitely is a country. Am I calling the Catholic Church a cult on stream? Maybe.
I mean, it's very cult adjacent sometimes.
Man of Utah.
I know it's never make producing big.
Dave going
Like,
back.
how many cults has the Christian faith spawned?
All of them. Okay, maybe not all of them, but most of them.
think-
But yeah, no, I love Dave's stress of usually. Stress the word usually. Man, he's got at least 3. Dave's also respond with many. To how many they've spawned. Just. Also,
Yeah,
North
like, that's
Korea.
the thing.
That's got a cult of personality thing going on. And Brazil, weirdly. Because what is it? Their main political scandals is that they've got a cult and they're basically a mafia. So it's either corruption or religious corruption. are your two options for main political parties in Brazil. North Korea is a cross between a cult and a prison. Welcome to our country, which I would like to say we're a cross between a cult and maybe Butlins. I don't know, because if you work for the country, we actually give you a lot of free stuff and resources and pleasure, as long as everything's going well. You just have to work at the Butlins, and you don't have a choice. I guess you do have a choice, but if you don't work at the Butlins, we don't give you anything, and you potentially would starve.
Copy that.
No, we started doing some public housing, just not a lot.
Yeah, no, it's just the emergency food bills are back off, so...
Oh yeah.
So, you know, if you want food, you have to work for us or afford the food to buy it off of us.
Copy that.
Butlins, a cult of stripy places. Yeah. It's like a family theme park and, or family resort and a cult. Like, what's not to love? We got entertainment, we got military barracks, universities and entertainment. Don't mention the military barracks. Like, what's not more fun than playing Helldivers in the real world? That's free for the army recruiters. I assume during all that Waffle Blake has done his thing. Oh, he's still going.
Just make it over these guys.
Yeah, look, the main form of entertainment we advertise is also playing IRL Helldivers.
Yeah, no.
I also need to scroll up to see what May's last comment was. I think the definition of a cult is arbitrary, because otherwise we would have to take a look at a lot of faith and governments with major side eye. Yeah. Yeah, cult is quite an arbitrary thing. And when you start expanding certain things, lots of things just...
Copy that.
might solve a lot of our issues.
Yeah, like the least arbitrary explanation of a cult is following the bite model.
Copy
Which you do have to be quite a solid cult to actually follow that model.
Well, should we figure out if we're doing that as our nation?
Do we have so B is behavioral control? Do we encourage certain behaviors by ruthlessly punishing poor behavior?
We send the military in sometimes when they strike arbitrarily or give them money. So we do kill people if
Yes.
they don't work, or we let them starve to death.
Ah, but that's kind of arbitrarily. Normally we just bribe them.
Yeah, or bribe them.
And almost
It depends. If our nation's doing good, then we bribe them with money. If our nation's doing poor, then we kill people for it. So it says a
yeah, but
collective.
you don't like restrict random behaviors like you can't eat coffee or like you can't eat fish on a Friday when the moon is full. Like we just punish misbehavior rather than like punish
we tell
oddly
people they
specific
can't
behaviours.
execute people.
Yeah, but I feel like that's completely fucking reasonable, right?
Do you know how often that keeps coming up? Or people asking to execute their relatives, which again is so-called the kind option in this. And we arbitrarily, even as a heart government, have decided that executing your relatives is not allowed.
Like, it's... So, like, behavioural control normally, I can... fuck it, I'll pull the bite model up for real. For realsies.
I admit, I'm just purely joking, because just this game is also insane at times, I thought.
Yeah, but, like, I don't remember the bite model well enough to actually, like, go over it.
To be like, oh, that's what's considered normal. That's a normal thing to do. The amount of times in games I just get in these sort of games where it's like, oh, can I execute my relative? No. That wasn't kind to say no. What the... Why is
Yeah,
it?
this game's obsession, with letting you execute your relative really makes me question everything.
Makes me go, France, what's wrong with you? I know you had guillotines. But you can stop using them, you know. It's not the solution to every issue.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, you need to get rid of a bunch of fancy pants people because they're being a nuisance to the nation. Sure, guillotine. Ooh, you need to get paper cut really straight and maybe a lot of it
Guillotine?
at once. Guillotine. Yeah, those two, really good. Even, I want to slice into a wheel of cheese perfectly in half and make it a half wheel. Guillotine. These are great. My relative has done something that's annoyed me a little bit. Guillotine. No, that's not where we go.
Order acknowledged.
It's
Copy that.
okay. Actually, I know I said about letting people starve, but it's actually also a lot of the people who it's the people
Well,
who
if we-
don't work
if-
for us.
If people are starving, we can put in emergency food control.
Okay.
Copy that.
I mean, this is a sort of pet project thing we're going on over here. Like, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make Sandmouth work.
So I do have definition for co-op if we want to go through it.
Sure.
So I'm in the behavioral control section. So one is regulate individuals' physical reality. So this is normally something like saying like
All forms of capitalism is spiders.
maybe yes, maybe. So you could definitely argue that. Dictate how, whom, and where people should live.
Yep, we
I
do
mean,
that.
kind of, because the houses is separated by public and private.
That and we resettle them
When
and tell
and
them
how-
where to work.
When, how, who people have sex. We don't do that. We just opened a brothel.
Yeah, you have sex here down at the brothel.
No, you have sex at home. We
True,
haven't
sex
said
at home.
sex outside the brothel is illegal. We're just giving them access to a brothel.
Yeah, if anything, we say please have sex. Everybody have
Control.
sex.
Yeah, we need to repopulate, please.
It's your mandated duty. Have sex. That's our statements.
But we don't really control it. We just advise you probably should.
I'm sorry. Man stating don't have sex with spiders. I'm sorry, that statement itself, just the whole concept someone might think of that is heresy. We would put them to death for that.
That is heresy. You've got a grand fucking point, Rain.
Yeah, I need to just add, what is it, back to these people. I think Blake's done with his thing.
I just need to check one thing.
Okay, do your checks. We'll continue this because Alf will just next turn it. Okay, yes.
So regulating clothing and like hairstyles and stuff.
It doesn't let you manage that much, but you're supreme leader, so it's up to you. So that we have
I
been
feel
picking
like-
people based on if they're wearing glasses or have moustaches or hats.
No, we've been picking on if they look cool.
Those are the traits, though, that we have been deciding make them look cool.
Yes.
So,
But it's
not...
kind of been arbitrary more than intentional. Like, they don't have to wear a mustache. We're just more likely to give you a job if you have a cool mustache.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not big on the policing clothing. We're just suggestions there. I got it.
So, regulating diet. I don't think we regulate it so much as go, this is what we produce, this is the only option of what you can eat. Like, you can't eat stuff we don't grow. Real sorry, bruh.
At the start, I did destroy anything they made for food and force them to eat whatever we give them.
True. So I guess we regulate the diet. Manipulate and deprive them of sleep.
Yeah, we did that. But not directly sleep, but we basically have double shift and stuff like that. We have,
Yeah, I guess we have. You're right. Bear with me. Financial exploitation.
I'm sorry. How have we got all this money? By causing people to be starving and being like, hey, if you don't work for us, you have to pay us for food. So probably that one. I think that one's a close, open and shut. We have financially been exploiting this place.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to argue against financial exploitation. Restrict leisure.
Yeah,
I think we do the opposite.
Yeah,
I think we go, there's a brothel over there, go have fun, guys. Our economy is kind of built off of this brothel.
Yeah, we have brothels, radios, people have set up casinos, and I think there's a park somewhere. There's at least one park in our entire empire. You can go visit that.
Yeah, but like that's the thing, is we haven't just restricted it, we just
Yeah.
haven't got round to building some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not restricting it.
So, a major time spent group indoctrination rituals. I don't know if we can answer this one. I don't know if we have like an annual Hate the Spiders Fest.
No, but our religion thing each year keeps asking, can we help out with their religious ritual thing and make it a national
Yes, but
priority?
is it mandatory? Does everyone have to attend, or do we just make it extra fancy?
That's what we've technically done for our government policy.
Fair enough. Okay, then we have done that.
We've stated
permission
what the one
required
true
for
religion
major
is.
decisions. Well,
Supreme Leader.
well, it tends to be major, like, individual life decisions more than anything else, but kinda, yeah. Reward and punishment to modify positive and negative behaviour. At least for our leaders, most certainly.
Yeah.
Discourage individualism, encourage groupthink.
Yeah, we've done that. Unless you're one of the leaders, I guess. No, actually, no, we all want you to think the same way as us, so... Also, thank you, Sparky, for the sub. You've just joined us when we're figuring out if our nation's a cult or not. That we've made in this
far,
game.
I feel like I've not got very I've gotten like halfway in the behavioural section. Do you think this is enough to go? We'll probably tick the box in B.
Yeah, probably.
We'll go to information control.
We have jokingly in character been lying to our people completely and doing fake speech, basically. We've been like, what is it? Oh, what's
Deception,
it called?
deliberately withholding information, distorting information so it's more acceptable,
Yeah, we do that massively.
systematically lying to cult members.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Minimize, discourage access to non-cult sources of information.
There are no other sources of information.
Yeah,
There probably are, but we weren't telling you that. So yes, I guess we are discouraging it. Woo, mobile shield generators.
I have no idea what that does.
Yeah, it's a load of defense. It basically can take a hit instead of somebody else. I guess we can recruit more leaders and get more government.
Compartmentalize information versus outsider-insider doctrine.
What do you want here, Supreme Leader?
I guess we do...
Also, hope you're okay, Sparky.
Do you think we'll be able to do the citizenship or the government one?
The government one, the recruit leaders. We could probably just go to stratagem, just hit recruit a bunch of
Oh
leaders.
shit, it's the government one, recruit leaders. Sorry, I didn't quite read it. So we can either recruit leaders or
Yeah,
there
3
is
people.
the heart one. I think is probably gonna be easier. Like the recruit leaders is probably gonna be easier than the heart one.
Yeah, government is the thing that we're lowest on out of
Copy that.
our main 3.
Order received.
The last research.
Copy that.
This is, again, you highlighted over, do we send in an army and kill people, or do we give people skills?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
It's not always the skills.
Yeah, it's not always give people skills. Sometimes it's kill them.
Copy that.
Hashtag cult. Yeah, okay, David thinks down here that, yeah, we're a cult.
Copy that. Copy that.
Excessive use of cult-generated propaganda, unethical use of coercion. Yeah, no, I think we've got information control down.
Yeah.
Thought control.
We have put
Require
chips in
members-
people.
Yeah, but those
You
chips
have
make them think
pheromone
better.
devices that
Yeah.
make people feel better.
Require members to internalize group doctrine as truth.
Yes, we totally will.
Change people's names and identities. We do not do that.
Morbius,
Use loaded language and
Morbius Skywalker
Yeah.
isn't his actual
Yeah.
name, I don't think. If we want to check.
oh, Morbius is no Morbius's name is Morbius.
Yeah, but it's
his
not
surname.
Morbius Skywalker.
No, it's not. But like Skywalker's a nickname at this point, I fear. Like we haven't officially changed his name. We just call him Morbius, and occasionally we call him Skywalker when we fear his
It's Gus.
retribution.
His name's Gus. I don't think we're allowed to change his name.
Double commerce.
Perfect. I'm just gonna check. Can we, by any ways, change your name? Oop. Rename. Click it. I can only rename his first name.
Oh,
Morbius Skywalker. Boom. We've now achieved it. We have now achieved.
We have done that. Cool. Okay.
That's Dick
We
Oldford.
don't use
Dick
hypnotic
Oldford.
techniques.
It's great. Why are you changing Dick Oldford?
Benjamin
Benjamin Young.
Young. We can change his name back, don't worry.
You know, Dick
He's
was
only
the.
like that for a day.
Dick Oldford was the. I don't think he was even that good at the job. It was literally his name's Dick Oldford. He wears a cool hat,
He's fine enough.
and he was a Cap 3. We went, he'll learn.
We haven't touched him at all.
We can change other people's names now we learnt about this. So yes, so now we're changing people's names because we've learnt we can do it.
Emotional control.
I assume the Therapome controlling devices count for that, right? 'Cause that's
I don't know if they do.
They literally control people's emotions and make them happy when they're not, and more suggestible.
Yeah, but they don't do that always to our own people. In fact, we put it in our diplomatic advisor, so it actually
That's
actively
different
doesn't
from
do it to our own people.
Yeah, but we put it into our advisor to make him happy because he was like, oh, he might not get happy. And he's technically our
No.
own person.
I thought the pheromone device just made him very charismatic.
How do you think it made them charismatic?
Move out.
Okay, so maybe...
Oh my god, they're killing the tigers. Yeah, we are proper, like, putting chips in people's heads. If we give Order 66, I think people are doing Order 66, if they like it or not. That probably
Right,
counts as
okay.
emotional control.
Ah, no, here we go. So we've got manipulate narrow range of feelings. As some emotions are deemed selfish, wrong, or evil. We don't do that. We don't teach fault stopping techniques. We don't make them think it's their fault and not the leaders.
Harry's actually reaching. They're using manipulative words. Manipulative words. Try and change your opinion.
Yeah.
Look, we just put futuristic technique in the. Fine, we're a cult. You happy?
You literally are doing it to me and Blake. But this is fine, Supreme Leader. Whatever he says goes.
Fuck, we're a cult.
Always was gonna be. Always was, always will be. You just figured out you're in charge of it. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Can I put a cloning device in Hogan, please?
Yeah. We're
Oh.
maybe a cult, but we encourage cloning.
What is that site? That's... Yeah, that's Love Hotel, so... Oh, it says there, Hogan, yeah.
Order received.
Yeah. Welcome, Sparky, to us figuring, or Terry finding out we're a cult. Post-apocalyptic cult that is now a country. But still a cult.
We will soon start developing nuclear bombs for our cult. Larger nuclear bombs, I should say. Sorry, fusion bombs.
Yeah. I mean, liberation missiles.
Yes, freedom from Spider Force.
Roger that.
Have
I
you
should
been
send, like,
thinking of
people.
spiders? Have you been thinking of them in positive ways? Then why don't you walk out into the sea? That will cure you. Okay, so
Airbase built up to level 5.
yeah, I just need to get them. I guess all keep going for these air bases.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, did this? I think the air base is... yeah, still going on this. Saying that. Your air base? Yep, no, still going. Right, let's just make all air bases allow for Jupiters.
More Jupiters. Much destruction.
Every place will have an airport
Yeah.
that can take in things larger than Boeings.
Yeah, because I also think the Jupiter potential is like... oh no, I don't think we actually have built what is potentially the largest plane ever. But we have the possibility to do it in this game.
That, sir.
Sure, stick the largest wings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when these streams never have normal conversations.
No,
Oh yeah. What's
no,
the
they don't.
fusion plant?
What's the what?
Don't we have like fusion plants now as energy options?
No, I thought a fusion plant doubles nuclear plant output. 'Cause if I
Okay.
go to, I think you're the one. Yeah, that's now in the thousands. While I was only doing 600 beforehand. 100%.
And so it doubles it.
Yeah.
Okay, we could upgrade that in the future then, I suppose.
Yep. It's bizarrely our only nuclear power plant. So,
Actually believe in green energy.
because everything else that we do is using biofuel.
We also did invade for oil. Not directly, but there is oil and we did invade and take it.
Yeah.
That just makes us the US, not a cult.
Which is a cult.
Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah, we didn't exactly invade for the oil. The only reason we're mining it is because if we don't, the private sector will. So we're stopping them from mining for oil.
We're doing this for cultish reasons, to stop others.
We're just doing it to control the whims of our citizens. I think I'm done. I guess I can hit next turn.
Yep. And then make that the last, probably.
It's not even 8 yet. But if we need to go, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, any totalitarian, not totalitarian fantasy regime has to fulfill whatever makes a cult. Just because that's what normal governments do. They just don't want you to know everything's a cult. Okay, you've officially managed to edit 2 videos for every day so far in July. So I think that's pretty good. Officially edited 2 videos for every day in July. So you've edited 62 videos? I assume not just during the time of this stream, because that's a lot of videos to have edited in... like, what, 3 hours? Every day so far. Oh, every day so far. Oh, okay. That's still impressive. It's the 6th. If you didn't put in the autocorrect or put in the correction for far, I've just now read every day so far.
Every day, so far.
Yeah, I thought you meant for like every day in July, as in like to be able to upload 2 videos every day in July. I was like, oh, that's impressive. I really think what you've still done is impressive. Just I'm like, people with actual editing teams don't get. Oh, they're doing naval invasions, whoever that is. That's the boat sign.
It's the totals. They're probably evacuating.
They better be evacuating. Or, I don't know, else.
No problem.
I guess realistically, we are what every cult inspires to be. Because every cult wants to be something like its own independent entity eventually. Which then is its own sovereign state. Ours is just not a suicide cult, so it's none of those like, oh, we'll kill ourselves at the end or go to heaven. We are rebuild society and I guess be the new world order. I've just realised that is our cult, is be the new world order.
Yes.
Because the old world order has collapsed and we're here trying to replace it. And bring peace to chaos. And we're definitely not any of the people causing the chaos. It's the fact everyone else is alive that's chaos. Round 219.
Yippee!
A good one.
Just a really good one. Roller. Oh yeah, I made this shit post.
Give me a shit post.
Yeah.
A discovery is not possible. Wait, is it possible to even discover new models? Like, is there anything? Do we have every model almost?
Discovering shield generators.
Oh, yeah. Then we need to design a shield generator.
Yeah, then it's going to wide area. But we'll fix that in a moment. There it is. Morbius hates
Oh my
this.
god! Our stance against the corporation is...
We have to help the corporation for Morbius.
Well, we
Oh.
probably have to try and snuff it out before it corrupts him.
I don't know how we snuff the corporation out harder.
I guess each turn keep using those raids and stuff.
Yeah, I guess we've got to start raiding the corporation.
Do you have anything else? Because there's the antitrust ops. Is there any of the other ones?
Order received.
I don't think it's possible.
Order received.
We succeeded one.
Order received. Order received. Order received.
We reduced it by 2.
Yeah.
Dumping like 100.
So I guess no, that is your business. It's just we... Yeah, we are...
Order received.
We'll have to just make, you know, Morbius happy elsewhere.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, basically, whenever another unit in the thing that they're in gets hit, instead these might get hit.
Aye, aye, sir.
Because they got stupid amount of basically armor, it's like, yep, you know, you gotta shoot through the shields.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Yes.
It gives you 1 point for Morbius.
Can't even at max 0. Does anyone actually live here?
Yes, sir.
Them shrine educators. Gotta run. You're afraid it's that time? Now that's good, because if we're ending up after this, that means I know exactly where to go, because it's that time.
Affirmative.
So Blake, do you want to do your warfare and kick him off the or the...
I'll attempt.
No problem.
Bow.
These guys are separate.
Yeah, it'll be up to our Supreme Commander if we water them to kick him off those 2 hexes.
Our borders were gonna look so nice.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to piece them almost straight after. We can't probably do it this turn, it'll be next stream, but
Walks.
just because Morbius is so skilled, we can just war people then go, sorry about that, how about peace?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot how good Morbius is at just giving people peace.
Yeah, and they are the second largest group. You know, the troops don't look that advanced.
Not always troops are as advanced as ours with.
They've captured a lot of land.
Look at those mechs go.
Yeah, the defenders held.
Yeah, just a lot of tanks.
Call in the tanks. Mission
Oh, yeah.
successful.
I was gonna say,
You're a shit now.
what was that noise?
That was a nuclear bomb going off, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's now radiated.
No, it was already.
Who
irradiated.
had the nuclear bomb?
It was already irradiated. I'm more surprised if I didn't increase it.
Yeah, we've got tanks that fire tactical nukes.
Yeah. What the fuck? What is your hit? What the
Copy
hell?
that.
Meme of the century.
Well, how is that built? Because do we not have the tech to build them ourselves?
We have the tech to build this. It's not even that good actually compared to our stuff, but
Okay, I'm just
Uh,
like, why is that one getting so many hits it for whenever it fires?
hold on. Let's have a funny look. Oh, babies. Could build that. What about like a regiment of mechanized artillery? Yeah, that's a little too expensive, but we can build.
You can build the little baby ones.
Little baby ones. How much worse are little baby ones? Let's find out. 79.
Very, very much. Saying that again, ours is a 180mm howitzer. That other thing was a 300mm howitzer.
I had 300mm of protection.
Oh, was it 300mm of protection? I thought it was a 300mm howitzer. Just gonna be like that. Yeah, that explains why it gets so many hits.
With such babies.
You're just lobbing porta potties full of TNT at them.
Yeah, I'll just make the normal one. Oh, I should first go through that. Okay, there we are, fine.
At least we got the Zeuses. They do it sort of at range. It's just. It's like. Can we improve on that? Like, every time it was hitting, like, so many different targets.
I think it was just built different.
You
No,
know, that
it's
is a
really-
300mm howitzer.
That's weird. I can't build something that big. What are you? You are mechanized artillery. That's really weird. Hmm.
It's the only way to
Okay.
get them via the fate point thing. Just get a whole group of them together. Just
Maybe. Let's raise the formation of these guys and then slowly add to it. No. Nothing else I want to do. Well, actually, one other thing I want to do.
introduce them to our secret weapon.
Secret.
Tactical nukes?
No.
Ah, Jupiters.
Yeah.
I don't think the Jupiters are a secret weapon.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay, I'm done. And yeah.
Well, they haven't met the Jupiters yet.
Yeah, but I think they saw them bomb the shit out of the other guys.
I don't think they saw it. I don't think anyone who was there could have seen it.
No, I think they saw some planes fly over like a couple miles away. Like in the distance, they saw some planes fly over, drop something, and then they felt the earth shake.
Yeah. And now they're learning that's the Jupiter.
Copy that.
That's what we do. We teach them what our secret weapon is. And
And
that's
then they realise it's the Geneva Suggestions.
different planet. Old government gone. I don't think we've signed up to these Geneva whatevers.
No, we haven't signed up to. We haven't signed up to anything. We just found this list called the Geneva something, and we've just been ticking them off.
Just Canada's to-do list. We thought we'll try it as well, whatever this Canada is.
Yeah. We'll still be seen as the good guys at the end of this, don't you worry.
Yeah. We'll be the people who tell you the good guys are at the end of this.
Yes, sir.
And it's always us.
There's only one way that our government ends up the bad guys. And that's if Morbius goes full Anakin Skywalker on us.
Yeah. Yeah. He does, and yeah, realistic that is the only way. Because he's got the
And then we
diplomacy
switch to
to
a
get.
capitalistic government. But yeah, like Morbius's betrayal It's the only way we become the bad guys.
So it's only if Morbius wins.
Have you seen Morbius? He
Yeah.
might just win.
Yeah, but have you seen the Jupiters? He's got diplomacy via charm, suave, and talking to people. We've got diplomacy by bombing them until there's no one else to talk. If we go around and say, if you side with him, Jupiter gives you a visit.
Roger that.
That's our version of suave diplomacy.
Yes.
Do you get? I think that puts us back on that cult list.
We're a cult. This country's a cult.
So I don't know if that is a cult or just deranged extortion of threats. If you're not our allies, you're our enemy. I'm just reading that's what we're saying. No, we're the bad guys.
We are the bad guys.
But the good
But
guys
as far as
as
the
well.
public is concerned, we're the good guys.
Yeah, we're the only guys. The other people are spiders. They're not people. They're sub people. I realise where we're going here. We are very bad. We've also been going, yeah, we could genocide anyone's the spiders. We're also calling all the capitalist spiders. I realise what we're doing. We are the bad
Yeah,
guys.
we're even worse because we're letting Morbius getting away with it. Because we like him.
Oh, Morbius is the one who's kept us sort of on site a bit. Oh, I don't know. We're definitely the bad guys.
Copy that.
I'm just going. Was it a banner? So that's just, I think, like a fox head with some swords above it. At least it's not skulls. At least it's not human skulls.
At least it's not human skulls. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Is that where we're drawing the line?
Sort of. Because I'm just going, that's all I can think of the skit where it's, we're the bad guys. Because with the whole, the enemy didn't make us wear this. We chose that.
We aren't the bad guys.
No, we just keep liberating places in the name of getting their population while at the same time using a thing on that absolutely destroys and decimates it all because they put up any form of resistance. Video games. Again, no government repeat what we're doing. It's mildly utopic for the people who are involved on our side. Yeah, that's so we're ending it. And we'll go over to Dave who was here earlier. I'm just gonna say thank you to Blake and Terry for playing along with us and being active members in this cult we've made. In a video game. And thanks to Sparky for subscribing if he's still here. This is so much fun. I'm laughing every single time we've streamed this now. So yeah, thank you all and see you next time. Bye.
Mushrooms in the
Boom.
desert.
Now I've raided over.
Alright. I am probably gonna have to shoot because I do have to go